Whether you call it American football or rugby, you watch the Super Bowl or the World Cup, you shout at the TV for a touchdown or a try. A lot of us have our own beautiful game. I met up with former NFL star Chris Draft to teach him a thing or two about Welsh rugby. While swapping our skills was great, unfortunately, myself and Chris have something more than the sport in common.
So other than both of us being world-class athletes?
Yes. I think it was validated out on the field.
I mean, I thought so. There is, unfortunately, something that ties us together as well. You, unfortunately, lost your wife, Keisha, to lung cancer. I lost my grandfather to lung cancer also. And they're two very different people, two very different spectrums of their lives. My granddad hated the fighting talk. He just wanted to carry on. But how was it in your experience? How did you find things?
You know, you're talking about fight. I with my wife, 37 years old. It's an amazing shape, but she was diagnosed with lung cancer. Was training to run a 10K race and was doing P90X. So she had fight and fire in her. So I can't say that she said it like that she was in a fight, but the way that she went about her business, the way that she attacked, getting to know that plan, the lung cancer plan, the treatment plan, that's a fight.
We keep saying at Roycastle that everybody's diagnosis is their own diagnosis, and so we feel it's how everybody wants to be treated.
Yeah.
Were there times when somebody approached you in a way that you didn't want to be treated, that you thought, hang on, you can't say that, or I'm not comfortable with how you're speaking to me?
Well, I think you're talking about language, and it's so important. I think with my wife, she had tremendous people around her that were uplifting and reminded her, that were supportive of her. But at the same time, she didn't tell a whole bunch of people though too, because it wasn't the language in terms of something audio, like I'm saying it to you, but the language of just watching her. She was worried about friends, this extended group of friends that because she had lung cancer that would come to the house and just kind of watch it. So they're not saying it, but the language is like...
You felt that there was that difference, that suddenly she wasn't the person she was because there was this cloud.
Because of cancer. She wasn't who she was, and that she basically had an expiration date written on her. And so they're looking for her and looking for signs of death, when she's like, I need to be surrounded by life. I'm in the middle of this fight. I'm in the middle of this battle. Yeah. And I need people that are going to uplift and are going to realize I might only have days, I might only have weeks left, I only have months left, but I'm going to live every one of those days.
Yeah.
My grandfather is diagnosed with lung cancer. What is that? And we'll start with bad, because I want to end with good. So what is it? What is that something, that bad in your experience that you can remember in terms of his diagnosis? And then we'll go to the good.
Right? Well, we were best friends, there's no doubt about it, thick as thieves. There was the local pub that we would go to, and he was very much a father figure for me. And the news got out, and I'm from a little town, so the news got out very quickly. And the responses, rather than feeling like he was a member of the community, where it should have happened to him sooner, what did he expect? And it was hard enough to process the diagnosis, and it was late stage, and it was happening to him, without then feeling like the community had almost turned their back. The various examples of the bad are the ones that are easiest to remember, unfortunately. They're the ones that stay with you. It's easy to remember the times where somebody hurt you, and that's what it was. It was people hurting us because of their comments.
Where people struggle is when it's maybe the first time that someone close to them is being diagnosed with cancer, and they don't feel like they can really do anything. And so they might say something inappropriate because they just don't know. There's a lot of different ways that somebody does get lung cancer, right? But they got it. Now we got to go take care of it.
Exactly.
And we're not going to worry, when you hear of other cancers and they don't talk about, we got to talk about how they got it. And in doing that, they forget about treatment. Say, no. Right? Whatever way it happened, we can't prevent all lung cancers regardless. If everybody stopped smoking, there would still be lung cancer. And so what we know is that prevention is not enough. We need early detection, treatment, research, and survivorship. And that has to be the goal.
Chris, it's been fantastic talking to you. Thank you for your time and coming to speak with us. Just before you go, how about I show you how a try is really done?
How about I give you a football and we score a touchdown? And you follow my lead.